All right, let's get practicing in QuickBooks Online. Grab the link below in the description so that you can follow along. All right, here we are in the QBO gym, and the QBO gym is really just a set of numerous exercises that help simulate real-life scenarios that you may encounter as a bookkeeper. Every single month, we come out with new exercises for you to practice and complete, and we break it down for you into 4 different sections. So today we are going to be focusing in the August strength training section, where we really talk about tags. At the top here, we have a video about what's going on in Craig's world that month. He is our fictitious business owner. Further down is an interactive quiz for you to test your knowledge on what you just watched. And then at the bottom here, we have all of the exercises within that section. So today we are going to practice getting started with tags. We are going to be in the sample company. This is where we always work. If you are not sure how to get into the sample company or how to get your own free QBOA account, just go ahead and click on the link below in the description. So our scenario today is that Craig has been wondering how profitable his design build services are versus his landscape maintenance services. Craig thinks he generates more revenue from design build, but he also personally supervises those projects much more closely, so he is concerned about profitability. In addition to this, Jeff's Jalopies called Craig and asked if he would plow his parking lot this winter. Craig would like to add snow removal services, including plowing and salting, but that's another category of the business where profitability needs to be tracked. After all, if he's getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning to clear parking lots, it better be worth his while. So Craig asks you if you have any idea on how to track these 3 different service lines over time without impacting his profit and loss report. This is a great time to use tags. So we're going to go ahead and set it up for him. Please note that you need to complete all 4 of these strength training exercises in the same sample company session. So for step 1, first you want to make sure that the tags functionality is turned on. It usually is turned on for the sample company, but it may not be for your specific clients. So I want to show you on how to set that up just in case it wasn't. So first thing we want to do is click on the gear icon and then select Account and Services. So here we are on the dashboard for the sample company. Here is the gear icon. Go ahead and click on that. And then under your company, select Account and Settings. So we're going to need to turn the tags on in 2 different places. So we'll start with the Sales tab. You're going to click on the Sales tab, and then in the Sales Content section or Sales Form Content section, we're going to make sure that the slider next to tags is turned on. So over here, the Sales tab, click on that. This sales form content, you can just click into the box. And here is that tags, the line. Right now it is toggled on, and I know this because it is green. If you hit it, it will turn gray, and that means that it is turned off. So go ahead and make sure that it is green. That means it's toggled on, and then click on the green Save button. Now we also want to have the tags turned on for the expenses, not just the sales, so we need to do that in the Expense tab. Click on the Expense tab, and then in the Bills and Expenses section, we're going to make sure that the toggle next to Show Tags field on Expense and Purchase Forms is turned on. So click into the Expenses tab. Here's that Bills and Expenses section. Click into it. And then here's that line Show Tags field on Expense and Purchase Forms. Currently it is toggled on, and I know that because it is green. If it ever needed to be turned off, you click it, it turns gray, that means it's off. So we're going to make sure that it is green and turned on, and then click on the green Save button. And now both of those have been turned on. We are ready to begin tagging. We could start by creating all the tags first, or we could just create them from the transactions themselves. So we're going to go ahead and do the latter in this exercise. And we're going to start with an invoice sent to Sushi by Katsuyuki. From the left nav bar, we're going to click on sales, hover over it, and then click in the submenu, invoices. So go ahead and hit the X to get out of this. We're back on the dashboard here. Over here on the left nav bar, hover over sales, and then you're going to click on invoices. And the invoices have come up for us. So we're going to go ahead and look on that list for the one for Sushi by Katsuyuki for $80, which is invoice number 1018, and then click on the edit button. So if you scroll down a little bit, it should be one of the first ones. Here it is, that 1018 for $80. Go ahead and click on the blue edit button. And the invoice will appear. Now, the invoice is for weekly gardening, which is considered landscape maintenance, as opposed to design build or snow removal, which are the other two tags we're going to be using in these exercises. So right under where it says billing address, we're going to go ahead and is the tags field, click into it and type landscape maintenance in the box, and then we're going to go ahead and add it. So right here under the address is this tags, click into it, and you can start typing in landscape maintenance. Let me make sure I spelled that right. Maintenance. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and click on the plus add. And now that has been added here, it's going to ask you if you want to put it in a group. Go ahead and ignore that for right now. We're not going to do it at the moment. And then step 7 is just simply saving and closing out this invoice. So here, you're going to click on the green Save and Close button. If you don't see Save and Close here, just click on the arrow and find it in this list. So I'm going to go ahead and save and close, and that invoice has been saved with the tag. So now that we've created our first tag, the landscape maintenance, and tagging our first invoice, now in the next exercise, we are going to create more tags and create a tag group. And if you have any questions or want to know more about the QBO Gym, just go ahead and click on the link below in the description. Be sure to leave this session of the sample company open, as you will need it for the next exercise in the strength training section, which is all about creating and grouping tags. And I will see you in that next video.